What is up, guys? We are back with another custom gameplay request from one of my channel members, Eeeville. Huge shouts to Eeeville. Thank you so much for your support. And if you guys know me, you guys know that I always mix up On the Run and Warlock Siege. I'm not the biggest fan of these scenarios because the villains are, similar and all of that stuff. And I don't really know these villains, thematically. So, Eeeville wants me to try out On the Run here with the most difficult villain that we can get for him, which is Harpoon. So basically, normally whenever we do the scenario, we put one random Marauder villain into play, but the Eeeville requested I just put Harpoon into play. And Harpoon here is going to have 13 per player hit points. So since we're doing two-handed here, playing as Bishop and Angel, we have him at 26 hit points for Harpoon. And here's a Force Interrupt. Whenever he attacks you or an ally you control, you must choose to either take 3 indirect damage or choose to give Harpoon an additional face-down boost card, and then the attack will gain overkill as well. So basically, we have to choose that before we take the attack, which could be pretty scary here. Okay, so we also have a Justice deck built for Bishop that Eeeville created, and a Aggression deck here for Angel. I'll put the deck list, somewhere on the screen for you guys to see, but I'll also put the links to Marvel CDB in the description for you guys to see as well. And then for this scenario, for the setup here for main scheme stage 1A, On the Run, it says the Immune Slayer's Marauder set is required, so we have that right here. And then 2 Marauder sets are recommended: Military, Great, and Nasty Boys. So for the custom gameplay request, Eeeville requests that I swap those with the Reavers and the Ransacked Armory Marauder set. So we already have that shuffled into counter deck. And he also wants me to add the Supersonic Marauder set right here with Mach 4 into the encounter deck as well. So this is a Thunderbolt minion right here. So yeah, I'm excited to try him out. I don't know if I played with this Thunderbolt before, but he's pretty tough as well because each character without the aerial trait cannot make basic defenses against Mach 4's attacks. So if he comes out, we probably want to try to take him out as soon as possible. But he has 16 life, so that's a lot of hit points there. Yeah, and then one other thing that we want to keep in mind that Eeeville told me about is that Angel, his Nemesis minion, is Harpoon himself. So if it comes out, through Pursue by the Pass, Harpoon can't come out himself because, of the unique rule. But we'll shuffle this stuff into the encounter deck, and this card is apparently pretty nasty. Harpoon's Harpoon. That's funny. So it's a +1 attack attachment attached to Harpoon. So it's actually gonna go on the villain here if this comes out. If Harpoon is not in play, we search that. Okay, so he is going to be in play. And then force response: after Harpoon attacks you, take 2 indirect damage. So that's going to be a force response that we have to do every single time after Harpoon attacks us. And there's no way to get rid of this attachment, right? There's no hero action or anything like that. So that's going to be terrifying. So hopefully we do not get Angel's Nemesis out here. Let's shuffle up Angel's deck here. And then I think we are pretty much done with the setup. Oh, we removed the minion with the same tile as the villain from the minion slayers here. So we got to get rid of Harpoon. So let's remove him from the game. And then we also attach Hope's Captor to the villain. Okay, so Hope's Captor there is going to be attached to Harpoon. When the villain will attack you, if a Marauder minion is engaged with you, the villain will scheme instead. And as a force interrupt, whenever the villain would be defeated, we reset attach villain's hit points to its printed hit point value, and then flip this card over and then reveal it. So basically, Harpoon basically has 2 stages there. Since we're doing expert mode, we do have him on his stage B right here. And yeah, we're doing standard 3 with Pursue by Pass, and expert 1 is how we're doing this scenario here per Eeeville's gameplay request. So yeah, all right, I think we are basically all shoved up here for both of the player decks. Let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B. So this starts off with 1 per player threat. Since we're doing 2 players in a 2-handed gameplay, it's going to be 2 initial threat there. And then if this hits 16, then we lose the game, because it says here that we lose. And each Marauder minion gains steady. Okay, so all these minions will have steady. And in expert mode, the villain also gains steady. So we just have to remember that Harpoon also has steady here. And then when reviewed, each player searches the encounter deck for a Marauder minion and puts it in play, engage with them. So we can search. So here are the Marauder minions, and then Angel and Bishop would both get 1. I don't know. I don't remember what these guys do. So we probably want some chill ones, right? Let's see. Let me see. Vertigo. When Vertigo attacks you or an ally you control, choose. I mean, okay, let me think. Do I want them? Do I want to stay in Alter Ego with one of these guys? No, I probably want to flip up on turn one. Who's the worst one? Let's see. Wait, whenever Great Crow attacks you or an ally, so they all do something whenever they attack. This one, okay, this one's not that bad. I think we'll do Riptide, and then who's the other one we want to do? We probably want to do the lesser hit point ones. Vertigo. When Vertigo attacks you, Vertigo doesn't even have Villainous. Okay, so we'll take Vertigo and Riptide as our two Marauders here. And we'll shuffle all the rest of the Mutant Slayer. Molly just said that is required here, except for the Harpoon minion that we took out. And we'll shuffle the Mark, the Supersonic Mach 4 encounter set into the encounter deck. Okay, so we're shuffled up here. And then, okay, so we did the one viewed effect, and we shuffle up, and I think we are basically good to go. Yeah, that is it there. Okay, so let's shuffle here, and then ready it up for Bishop and Angel. I think it's been a while since I played Bishop, but Bishop is very, very powerful. So hopefully he can do some good stuff here. Okay, and then do I want to swap which minions engage with which hero? Riptide has Patrol. After you attack you or an ally we choose. No, it's before because it's a forced interrupt. They're both forced interrupts. Well, I think we leave it like that. Yeah, we have Vertigo engaged with Angel and a Riptide with Bishop. All right, so we're all shuffled up. Yeah, all right, guys. And since we're doing stand 3, we have Pursue by the Pass. If there are 3 more than number of players, so if there's 5 counters there, then we remove it and bring the Nemesis into play. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our mulligans. We're going to start off with Bishop here as the first player because he has some player size cubes in his deck. Let's see what we can get here with Bishop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, ooh, we got a double. Okay, so double. Let's go. Ooh, we got Manifold to grab the player side scheme. So I definitely want that. Do I want these resources? After you spend this card, move 1 from the main. That's going to bypass Patrol because it's not a Thwart. So I'll probably use this to just play Manifold. That's pretty good. And then for sure I toss Lockjaw. When I spend this for Thorpe, I don't need Passion Justice right now. Supercharge is interesting here. Yeah, Supercharge is interesting for sure. Do I want to? I think we hold on to it. I can just play it and then use it as a resource if I don't want to. So we'll mulligan 2 cards here for Bishop. We'll draw 2 more for him, back up to 6. Okay, I don't mind that at all. And then Angel's going to do his mulligan, drawing up to his hands as a 6 here as well. So, ooh, Techno-Organic Wings on the first turn, guys. Okay. It's not flight or not aerial, so we can't use the power of flight for that. But we could also always grab superpower training if I wanted to. But I may just hard place because this gives me a ready with Angel form. So that means I could thwart like a lot. Power of flight does not generate doubles whenever you're overpaying, so it actually won't work with Wasp here. Surprise attack might be good. After you change forms, do 3 damage to an enemy and 4, so that can kill one of these minions here. Yeah, okay, that is, we for sure want to do that. But I need a physical resource. I have no physicals in hand. Ready to rumble. No, I mean that could be good too. I really want to. Let's see. What does Bishop have? Does he have thwarting or damage? We have thwarting with Manifold. So actually, we don't even need Angel to really thwart right now. So we want some damage here from his hand. So surprise attack. Let's mulligan 4 here for Angel. And draw 4 more. Back up to 6. Ooh, okay, we got a physical there. Our power flight. And Power Flight can play for Metamorphosis, which is actually really good. Because then we can Archangel this and do 3 damage. And when we change forms, we can play Surprise Attack. So maybe I have to Superpower Train the Techno-Organic Wings. Yeah. If I do that, do I have the resources? No, I want to spend the Techno-Organic Wings for something. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure this out. I'm not sure what we're doing here with Angel. Okay, so let's get started, guys. All right, so over here, I think I want to play as a hero response. So I got to flip the hero form to do that. I think we just go ahead and do that. We'll use a double and determination. Okay, so we're gonna flip up here to hero form with bishop. And then we are going to use 3 resources right here, including a determination. So hero response after you spend this card and you're in hero form, because the hero response, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. So we'll spend 3 resources here. We'll take a threat off the main. It's going to bypass patrol because it doesn't count as a thwart activation to play Manifold for 3 costs. As a response, after Manifold enters play, choose a player. That player searches their deck and discard pile for a player's side scheme and adds it to their hand. So we're going to look through here, and we probably, I think I want the rifle here actually. So why don't we get our superpower training? Is that actually, yeah, we'll get superpower training, and we can add this to our hand here. We'll shuffle up. All right. Next, we'll use Husk as a resource to play the superpower training. So it's a 1 cost player side game, which we just paid for, coming in with 6 threat because 3 per player, and we're doing 2 players here. So 6 threat on there. Okay. Then let's go ahead and play Supercharged. 0 cost upgrade. As an action, you can discard a resource card from your hand and place a charge counter here for each resource icon on that card. And then as a hero interrupt, when you make a basic attack, we can discard this. You get +2 for attack for each charge counter here, up to a max of 8. Okay, so Manifold is going to thwart for 2 from Superpower Training, drop this down to 4 threat. And a Manifold will take a consequential damage. And then Bishop is going to thwart for 2, drop it all the way down to 2 for Superpower Training. Okay, and that's going to turn. We're going to hold on to the Power and Obelisk in our hand here for our rifle. Okay, so we're passing over to Angel. All right, here's where I'm not sure what I do. So I could, so I think we spend the Technoganic Wings. I think the only physicals are these 2, and I need to hit that. Oh man, I need to hit the 4 damage with surprise attack. That's kind of what we're trying, but I want to get team building out as well. But then, wait, Meryl. Okay, what if I go for Meryl here? So if I play this is a physical for this. So if I get team building out, I can play Meryl for 1 cost. Meryl can actually just swing for 2. So I don't play surprise attack. I think I go for Meryl. So if I team building into Meryl, and then if I go to Archangel, I have to use as an Archangel form to play this. This would change me to, okay, hold up. That doesn't work either. Let me think. If I play this, if I play team building, I can change to regular angel form. And then, no, I have to change to Archangel form. Oh man, okay, I think we won't be able to play this, but I'd rather just be able to defeat both the enemies there, because Mero can do 4 damage, and then I'm not thinking this. Okay, all right, guys, we got figured. Okay, let's just go ahead and play team building exercise. I think I want to get that set up. So we use 2 resources here, so we can play team building exercise. The 2 cost support as a hero action when you exhaust it, and then play a card from hand that shares a trait with your hero, reducing its cost by 1. So that would make Mero 1 cost if we do that. If we have the export trait, which we currently don't have. Mero can help us take out one of these enemies. Now, the question here is, where am I flipping? If I flip up to, I have to do Angel form, lure out superpower training, and we can just get the ready. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna flip up here. We're gonna change forms, changing over to Angel form, not Archangel, and we're still right up here. So Angel Life response after you play an area event, we can draw 1 card. So we just changed forms. Then we're going to, now we have the expert trait in this form, so we can exhaust team building to reduce the cost of Mero, who also has the expert trait. And this would be a resource here to play Mero. So play only if you have the X-Force or X-Men trait. We do have that. After Mero enters play, do 2 damage to enemy. Let's do the 2 damage on, I think we do Riptide. Yeah, let's do on Riptide because she has 0 attack. So we can always just shoot a stun. Okay, so 2 damage on Riptide. And then Mero is going to swing in for 2, take out Riptide. Riptide is defeated here. Mero will take a consequential damage. Then Angel is going to thwart for 2, clear off superpower training. So when this side scheme is defeated, Each player may search their deck and discard pop for an identity-specific event and put it into play. This gets removed from the game because it has a victory keyword. So let's remove that. Identity-specific event for Angel is definitely going to just be our Techno-Organic Wings. So come straight into play. The 3-cost upgrade as a hero action when exhausted, and then choose depending on what form we're in that ability. And then Bishop, I won't be able to defeat Vertigo, unfortunately. Bishop's going to search. Actually, let's see what he has in this card. Yeah, no identity-specific events there. But in our deck, we can probably get the rifle or uniform here. I don't want to do rifle. After you get energy absorption, we can exhaust this to heal 1 damage. I mean, that's good too. The uniform, I feel like we might almost want the uniform because of Harpoon here. Heal 1 damage for each resource in our hand. Let's go greedy. We're gonna go with the rifle here, and maybe we can get the uniform out another turn. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the right play, guys, but we're gonna go greed mode right now. Or shuffle up Bishop's deck. So I was planning on putting, so we still have the Power of Justice in our hand, or Power in all of us, which is why I grabbed the rifle here. Because we can use it to do a damage, but maybe I should have got the uniform. I don't know. Okay, so rifle is a 2-cost upgrade. Here, action we can exhaust it, so we can actually call for action on our turn from Angel. So let's call for Bishop to use this action on our turn. Exhaust this card, choose an enemy. We're going to choose Vertigo. Deal 1 damage to enemy for each resource card in your hand. We have 1 resource card here. So, so 1 damage here on Vertigo. All right, and then we can exhaust the Techno-Organic Wings. If we're in Angel form, we can ready up your hero. So let's ready up Angel here. And then, I mean, we're just gonna go for 2 clear off the main, I guess. Not the, I mean, that's solid. I mean, we have this in our hand, so we'll hold on to this, and we can use team building for that. So the question is, do I want to trigger the action for Supercharge right now to discard this and get a charge counter on it? I don't think I do, because I want to draw some basic cards to play with it. Yeah, so we'll hold on to this. Let's end our turn. We're gonna ready back up, everybody. Ready. I'm pretty worried about these attacks from Harpoon coming up, but we'll see what happens. Bishop will draw up to 5, hold on to Power in all of us. Ooh, perfect. Okay, I'm glad we did that. Oh, we got another Power in all of us. Oh, okay. This is really good. We could do a lot of damage here with the resource in our hand. This current equal number of cards from your deck. Add each. So Bishop's hero ability is after you take the amount of damage from an attack, discard equal number of cards from the top of your deck. Add each resource card to your hand. It's not a force response, so you don't have to trigger it. Which I probably won't because I have enough resources here. Angel's drawn to 5 points onto Metamorphosis. We got a mansion here. Ooh, okay. I think we have a decent hand here with Angel as well. Okay, so it is Harpoon's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. He is going to attack Bishop here. So we have to choose to give him overkill or take 3 indirect damage. Maybe I should have gotten a uniform because it could have healed a lot. I probably should have gotten a uniform there, guys, because we have so many resources in our hand too. Let's do his attack base of 3. Okay, we're gonna pick the ones who take 3 indirect damage. So we'll put them on Bishop, drop from 12 down to 9. And then, so we chose that Forces Run. Manifold will exhaust to defend. This will be the boost. You're saying with a base of 3. Boost here's 3. Jeez, okay. So 6 damage takes out Manifold. No overkill because we chose the option to take indirect damage there. Then Harpoon is going to activate and attack Angel here. So same thing, we gotta choose to take 3 indirect or give him additional boost with overkill. We'll take the 3 indirect. Yeah, dang. Okay, so we shot down 9 life here, and then we'll block with Marrow because he doesn't have overkill anymore. And with base of 3, boost is 2, so 5 damage takes out Marrow. Really hoping he's not getting activations. Next, Vertigo. Oh, I forgot Vertigo's gonna attack us. When Vertigo attacks you or an ally control, choose. So Virgo is going to attack us here. We can choose to either get stunned or give her +2 for the attack. I kind of feel like we get stunned here. I mean, Bishop has good damage right now. We could heal with this thing, but I'm worried about getting activations from Harpoon, which is going to go super terrible after you spend this card to pay for area event. And we get, I mean, one of us is flipping down to alter you. I think we just give her I think the tempo is too slow. We get stunned. So we're going to give her +2 for the attack. So she's hitting for just 2 because she has 0 base. So we drop down 7 here with Angel. Good thing is both these characters are tanky. All right, then we get done counter cards. 1 for Bishop, 1 for Angel. Please no activation. Tech Gauntlets attached to a minion with the most remaining hit points. We get us a Vertigo. And then she gets +3 hit points. Her attacks get overkill and +1 attack. Okay, so she just buffed up. Okay, that's good. And then we got Bound by Business. One of you discard from the encounter until a Marauder is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with you. Okay, so we just mill him until we get a Marauder. Oh my goodness, a lot of there's a Marauder right here. Okay, so Brute, Marauder, and with Guard. So it comes in play, engage with Angel because this is his encounter card. When Blockbuster attacks you or an ally you control, choose either give him a tough or he give him +2. Okay, that's fine. And this gets yeah, they do not activate. Okay. All right, back over to the player's turn. We give the first player token over to Angel here, who will start us off. And yeah, we can request an action here from Bishop to do 3 damage because we have 3 resources in our hand. Whenever Blockbuster attacks you now, I think we flip down with Angel. Heal up with Angel here. Bishop can play out his whole hand. Yeah, Bishop can play White Fox and the X-Jet. So we set up a hero form, and then we have this guy scheme for 0, so we only have to deal with Vertigo, which is pretty nice. Vertigo has 4 plus 3 hit points, so 7 hit points, 3 left. Okay, let's go ahead and request an action for Bishop. Exhaust the rifle. Choose enemy will do damage to Vertigo equal to the number of resource cards in our hand. We have 3 resource cards, so 3 damage on Vertigo from Bishop on a turn. Gives her 4 total damage, which means she has 3 hit points left here. Okay, and then what's Angel gonna do here? Let's see. Do we want to remove threat? Do we want to go Psylocke? Oh, the mansion is in our hand, guys. I want to play the mansion, right? Oh boy. We could get a stun. Harpoon has steady, but we could get a stun on him. I could try to double stun him too. But I really want to play Metamorphosis. Just really good value, right? Okay. Let's do. We're gonna do team building exercise to reduce the cost of the next aerial card by 1 because it shares a trait with Angel. And then we're going to use Avian Economy as a resource to play now the 1 cost Metamorphosis. So action change forms does not count as our 1 form flip. So we're gonna change over to Archangel form here. So it says change form. Then if you're in Archangel, do 3 damage to enemy, 3 damage to Vertigo, takes her out with that +3. So she's just defeated here. Then let's trigger the Angel Death. After you play an area event like this one, do damage to enemy equal to that event's expected cost. Limit once per phase, so it's going to be 2 damage. We're going to put it on Harpoon. Let's drop it from 26 down to 24. I think I need to get some tempo here because Blockbuster is not a big issue right now. And then we can trigger Avian Economy. After you spend this card for an aerial event, return it back to your hand as a result effect. So Metamorphosis comes back to our hand here. So now we're looking at this. Okay. Then we could Techno-Organic Wings here. Flip down to Angel form. I really would like to get the mansion down. If I do that, I can. Okay, let me think. If I can't share resource, right? Yeah, the extra doesn't work for X-Force characters like Angel. I mean, I could also play Psylocke. Adaptive Plumage looks good here as well. Oh man. Okay, let me think. So if I use this to flip to Angel form, I can clear off the threat. Then I can still flip down Exhaust to heal. I wish I had 1 more resource though to play the mansion. I think I'll play Psylocke. Okay, so we're going to exhaust Techno-Organic Wings. If you're an Archangel form, reduce the cost of the next area event you play from your hand this phase by 2. So this is area event. It's now free to play. We're gonna play Metamorphosis here again. Change forms. We're gonna change back over to Angel form. And it says then if you're an Angel form, remove 2 that from a scheme. Let's clean up the main scheme here. Okay. Then we can trigger Angel Life. Response after you play an area event, we can draw a card limit once per phase. So let's draw a card here. Double. Oh, not double. Okay. I think we just go for Psylocke here. So we'll do. Ooh, this is not a good use for Psylocke. Okay, we'll do. I kind of don't want to play her now, but it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, we'll just play her. Yeah, we'll do 3 resource here so we can play Psylocke. And then she has that hero response to heal a damage from her if we're in Angel form, which we don't need to because she's at full life. So let's not activate with her. But we are going to flip down with our 1 flip per turn to Alter Ego now. And we'll trigger our response, or our action, regrowth, heal damage from our Alter Ego. So we go up to 8 life, and then we're going to exhaust heal by 3, brings back up to 11 life there. All right, and then we're going to end our turn with Angel. Let's pass over to Bishop. So we already used the rifle. We're going to use, let's see, this will be, actually, let's do it. It doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, this will be 3 resources here, so we can play the X-Shed. She has a 3 cost support. We're going to exhaust it to generate a WoW resource for any player whose identity has the X-Men trait. Bishop has the X-Men trait. So let's exhaust generate WoW. Just be double when paying for a basic card. So we can play White Fox here for 3. Not the best use, but that's okay. So we got White Fox in play. And we just want to, I could hit Blockbuster a little bit. What do we let Harpoon scheme twice? So 16 threat. No, I can't. That's too scary. Because if he schemes twice, we could still, if he gets like advances or the dark designs, we could still lose. So we'll stay up in hero form here. Let's do damage. Should I hit Blockbuster a little bit? Yeah, why don't we just hit him a little bit? We'll do 1, 2, 3 damage here on Blockbuster. Okay, and then that's gonna end our turn. Oh, White Fox takes the consequential damage. Let's ready back up. And we're gonna draw back up to 6 here for Angel. Ooh, okay, we got a double there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we got another team building, which is good, I think. And we got some allies. Okay, and then Bishop's drawn up to 5. I think we need to uniform this game, so hopefully we can draw that soon. We got energy conversion. When enemy attack, shuffle each resource in your discard. You cannot take more than 3 damage. Ooh, actually, that's not like. I mean, it's fine. I'll still probably trigger it here. Dang. Okay, Harpoon actually kind of hurts with the way that energy conversion works here, because the indirect damage is not the damage from the attack, so we can take all the indirect damage and then still like near die with the energy conversion. Okay, it is Harpoon's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main. He's gonna scheme against Angel because we're an Alter Ego with a base of 1. Gets a boost card here of 2, so he's scheming for 3. The man goes up to 5 threat. Blockbuster is gonna scheme for 0, so nothing gets added. His force interrupts whenever he attacks, so nothing happens there. Now is the hard part. Harpoon's going to attack Bishop now, so he's going to trigger that force interrupt. Do we take 300 damage or give him additional boost and overkill? Wait, no. Yeah, we choose that one because we have energy conversion. Yeah, so we just don't block with White Fox. Okay, so we're going to choose the option. So he gets 1 regular boost card. We're going to choose to give him an additional boost card, and this attack has overkill. So since it's overkill, we're just going to take this hit to the face, but we're going to play energy conversion. So here, interrupt defense. When enemy attacks, like right now, shuffle each resource card in your discard pile into your deck. You can't take more than 3 damage in this attack. So 3 damage is all we're taking, and we're probably just going to take 3 because he has attack of 3. But we get all of our resource cards over here, which is 6, back into our deck. Now probably energy absorption that. So let's shuffle this in. Actually, should I? What if I lose a uniform? If I lose a uniform, man, maybe I should have gotten a uniform with the super power. I can't shuffle these cards. Okay, maybe I should have gotten the uniform with the thing. Actually, if the uniform is, I believe the uniform is temporal, so we always get it back. Actually, so maybe we even want to do it because with temporal displays, I can always get whatever I want back. And hopefully get some resources in hand right now because I believe my hand has no resources right now. Okay, so never mind. Energy conversion is good. It's always good, guys. Doesn't matter that's Harpoon. We just won't block with the ally. So he has 2 boost cards, but Bishop cannot take more than 3 damage from this attack. We're taking this hit to the face. 3, 4, 5, 6 damage here on Bishop, but we only take 3. Let's fix that. So that will drop us from 9 down to 6, and it will trigger our hero ability, Energy Absorption. Response after we take any amount of damage from an attack, which is 3. Discard equal number of cards from the top of your deck, so 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, nice. Okay, so add each resource card discard to your hand. We get these 2 cards in our hand. So this really rounds our hand now. So this card got discarded, but now our hand is like this, which is very, 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 very good. Yeah, okay. So we got that. And then what's going on here now? So we resolved the attack for Harpoon. Now we get encounter cards for both players. So encounter card for Angel, encounter card for Bishop. Angel goes first. Oh no, draw near. So force response after your turn begins. Discard top card of your deck. Place a pursuit counter on pursuit, but I pass for each printed icon on the card. So this will stay in our game area unless we trigger the RTU action to get rid of it. And then Bishop's encounter card is, oh no, okay, we got Mach 4 here. So he's villainous. Victory 1. Each character without the arrow trait cannot make basic defense against his attacks. All right. Have a little bit of damage. Wait, we have the thwarting events. Command authority. Dang it, guys. We don't have the damage. Okay. All right. So that is going to end Harpoon's turn. We pass the first player token over to Bishop, who starts off. And right here for draw near, it says after your turn begins. So after Angel's turn begins, we do that. But we can do this alter ego action our turn because we're in alter ego. So this is a perfect time to do that. Let's request an action here for Angel. He's going to trigger this alter ego action. Discard an identity specific card from your hand. It has to be the adaptive plumage. Yeah, okay. So we're going to discard this identity specific card from your hand. And then we can discard the draw near. I don't know if that was worth it though, because that is our way to defeat Mach 4. Now we don't have it. After hero attacks, do 4 damage to enemy. So we could pitch back here. We probably have to pitch back. I don't know if we have the damage though. Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. So let's also use our action here. Regrow, we use it out of turn. Heal damage from Angel once per round. Let's heal damage here because it's a new round. So we go up to 12 life here. Okay. Can I kill Mach 4 here? So all thwart events. Dang, we had our damage. Let's first use our rifle. So we'd exhaust it. We choose Mark 4. We can do 2 damage to him because we have 2 resource cards in our hand. So let's hit him for 2. Then, do I want to pop Supercharge? I might just do it. Let's see. You can get discard resource from here. Place 1 charge counter for each resource icon. So we can get 3 counters. That's 6 plus 2 is 8 damage. So we'll put on 10 damage on him if I do that. And then, man, we even got Randall, which is the thwarting ally one. So I put 10, if he has 10 damage, she does 1. She can ready up Archangel, which is like just what we need to finish him off. Yeah, so I think we try to take, I think we just take out Mark 4 here. And I like to, Mach 4, I keep saying the wrong thing. I like to play Randall as well. We don't have any of our Tempora resources. Yeah, we don't have any Tempora cards in discard pile at all, actually. So if I play, I could, no, but I want to command authority with a resource card. So I play Angel here, or Randall. He can thwart for 2. Salah can thwart for 1 more. Drop the man down to 3. I think we're fine alter ego like that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Well, I would like to recover Bishop, but we won't be able to here, right? Yeah, I'd use my basic activation. I could stay up in hero form since we're not recovering. But Harpoon's gonna attack us. Yeah, I want to always keep someone alter ego because he schemes for just 1 and his attack is brutal. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna exhaust the extra generate a water resource. This would be 2 more resources here for a total of 3, so we can play our buddy Randall. A little bit over. Oh, Angel has lost space over here. Okay, so Randall, he has an action to discard a resource to ready him. Probably not going to do that here. Then we are going to use Supercharged ability here. As an action, discard a resource card from hand. We'll discard a double right here. Place a charge counter here for each icon on that card. So we get 2 counters. We'll also discard Power Nova, so we get another counter. So 3 counters here. Then as a hero interval, we make a basic attack. We're going to basic attack Mach 4 here. We just can't make basic defense, but we can make basic attacks. So we'll trigger Supercharge here. Discard this card. You get +2 attack for each charge counter here to a max of 8. We have 3 counters, so we get +6. So we're hitting for 6 plus 2, so it's going to be 8 damage here on Mach 4. So he has 10 total damage because he already had 2 damage. All right. Then we flip down here to Alter Ego. trigger temporally displaced. When you flip over to this form, you can grab a temporal card from discard pile, add to your hand. We have no temporal cards, so never mind, we're not going to do anything with that, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, so we still have this in our hand. So we're in Alter Ego now. Then, let me think. If Angel has enough damage to kill these guys, I could just have all the allies thwart. Let me think. So what do we got going on here? Vivian could blank out Blockbuster. Do I play better team building here? This is a response. I cannot team building pitch back. Unfortunately, that would be so good because this is a response after I attack. Do 4 damage. Wait. Do I even need pitch back? Okay, let me think. If I flip up to Archangel form, I can do 2 damage. Psylocke Resman, I do another 2 damage. Ooh, I need to pitch back. Okay. Wait, but can we technically get, what is it? Reduce the resource cost of the next area event. Oh, we can, because it's kind of like a helicarrier. Okay, never mind, that'll work out. Okay, so we got the pitch back here. We have the team building exercise, and we can play Vivian. So Vivian can maybe blank out Blockbuster even, because he's not elite. Okay, let's go for that play. Actually, if I Ironheart, that's fine. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna use. Wait. Sorry, we're thwarting here. So still Bishop's turn. He's gonna thwart for 2 with Rando and thwart for 1 White Fox. So we'll take 3 threat off the main, drop down to 2, and then both the allies takes consequential damage. So 1 more White Fox, 1 on Rando. Okay, now we're gonna pass over to Angel. Angel is going to flip up to Archangel form here. We're going to exhaust the Techno-Organic Wings here. So hero action, if you're in Archangel form, reduce the cost of the next area that you play from your hand this phase by 2. So we don't have to play it right now, but next time that we do play area event, it's reduced by 2. So we're going to swing for 2 on Mach 4 here. Then we can play pitch back here from our hand. It's 0 cost here because Techno-Organic Wings reduced it. Your response after hero attacks, we just attack Mach 4. Do 4 damage to enemy. So we're going to do 4 damage on Mach 4. That's total 16 damage. He is gone here, guys. That is crazy. We took him out here. So when he's defeated, he goes into victory display with the victory keyword, and he's gone. So we don't have to worry about him anymore. Okay, so Mach 4 is gone. Then we can also trigger Angel Death after you play an area event like this one. Do damage to enemy equal to the event's printed cost, which is 1. We'll do that on Harpoon. Bring him down to 3 life. Okay, then we'll use a double resource here, and we'll play team building exercise. So now we have 2 of them down. So this does this exact same thing as the other one, but with a different art on it. And then we can't play both allies here, unfortunately, because team building can't stack. So if I play Vivian, I block out Blockbuster, but now I have to take 2 damage from it if I don't defeat him. I think I want to leave him in play because we have like ransack armor and stuff that gives attachments to minions, right? So it's probably good to just have a minion in play. So we'll just blank him out. We'll do team building exercise to reduce the cost of the next card that shares a trigger with your hero. Aerial, Vivian, Aerial, Angel. So Vivian's 1 cost. This would be a resource to play Vivian. So when Vivian enters play, choose an attachment or non-elite minion. We'll choose Blockbuster because he's non-elite. Blank out its text box until the end of the round. So he no longer has guard, which is really good because I'm about to attack Harpoon. So we'll first have Psylocke. Oh, she has to attack. That's fine. She's going to attack Harpoon because bypassing the guard here with Vivian blanking out. 1 damage on Harpoon. Then Psylocke says, if you are in Archangel form, after she attacks, we can ready up. So let's ready up Archangel. And Psylocke will now take a consequential damage here. So we can heal her if we're in Angel form. Angel is going to swing for 2 on Harpoon. Brings him down to 20 life. And then Vivian is... Do we want to even hit Blockbuster for 1? Nah, I mean, she'll just swing for 1 on Harpoon. Brings him down to 19. And then she'll take a consequential damage. And then I can't grab the tokens. All right, and then that is going to end our turn. So we have a team building here that we're able to use, but that's okay. So let's ready back up. Feeling pretty good here. Unfortunately, having the allies don't really matter against Harpoon, but we're in Archangel form, so we get one of our 2 aerial agilities, which we haven't drawn this whole game yet. Let's get one. Ah, no, we didn't get it. Come on. Ah, we didn't get it. Okay, that's okay. So we drop to 5 here for Archangel, and then Bishop still has this. Let's hold on to it because we're an Artigo, so we might want to thwart. Drop back up to 6 with Bishop. We finally got our stored energy here, so I'm liking that. And we got a bunch of resources for our rifle. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh man, okay, we got a lot of resources. Okay, so it is what's happening now? Harpoon's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main. He's gonna scheme on Bishop because we're an Artigo with a base of 1. Force interrupts only whenever he attacks, so nothing happens there. Base of 1, boost here is 1, so only 2 threat. Man goes up to 6 here. Then Harpoon's going to attack Angel. Oh man, we had the air agility, guys. That'd be crazy. Crazy. Let's choose. Oh, I forgot. We add additional threat because we have the acceleration here. So the man should be at 7. So we should add 3 threat whenever the villain phase began instead of just 2. Okay, so he's attacking us here. We don't have our defense event. Damn, flipping down next turn, I'll probably draw into defense event, which is bad. But we're into industries finally, so we can flip down to Arch Ego there. Okay, he's attacking us. What are we choosing, guys? I think we give him 2 boost cards and defend. Yeah, we have 3 defense here. Yeah, okay. So let's exhaust to defend. We choose to give him overkill and additional boost. So 2 boost cards here from him. And then it's gonna be this. If this activation is an attack against overkill and range. Okay, so here it has overkill, that's fine. So 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 3, so 6 damage. We're blocking for 3, so we take 3. There's from 12 down to 9. Okay. Then we'll take 2 from Blockbuster here. Drop us down to 7. His text box is blanked out with Vivian, so we don't trigger that Force Interrupt. Then we get 2 encounter cards. 1 for Bishop, 1 for Angel. Bishop goes first. We got a Marauder, Chimera. So Patrol, Bishop can't thwart the main, and when Chimera attacks you or an ally control, we have to choose to pick one of those effects. Angel's encounter card is another minion, a teamwork here with the Reavers. So one review, search the it is reviewed. Search the encounter, discover power for a copy of Cybernetic Enhancements attachment and attach it to Murray Reese. I don't think we've seen the Cybernetic Enhancements, have we? Ooh, a flamethrower. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. Okay, so we gotta look through the encounter deck here for Cybernetic Enhancements. And then I gotta shuffle. Cybernetic Enhancements. Here we go. So attached minion cannot take damage. Oh, I should have Vivian that after this minion attacks with his card. So he can't take damage and we can't defeat him this next turn. We have to let him attack to discard that Cybernetic Enhancements. Then we're gonna shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then that is the end of the villain phase. Okay, so shuffle up here. Okay, so let's clean this up here because I pushed this off screen. So that will be right there. And then we have the stuff right there. All right, so these 2 minions are engaged with Angel. We pass the first player took over back over to Angel. And we haven't gotten side schemes, so we have so much storing here. And Angel's gonna start us off. Okay. So Bishop's probably gonna want to recover here. Bishop with his rifle is gonna do 4 damage right now. Then we can command authority. Okay. So we leave him because 0 scheme is pretty good. We have dive bomb. It doesn't do anything right now. All right. Let's see. What do I want to do? We want to get the ready here to heal with Angel. So we want Psylocke to ready us right now. So Psylocke is going to swing for 1 on a Chimera. Then I can't get the counter. Okay. Then she'll trigger her ability. If we're in our Angel form, we ready up. And then Psylocke will take a consequent damage. Okay, cool. Next, we want to get downward into Industries as a location. We just have a guard meeting. So the guard is now back. I am tempted to dive bomb, but I don't think we do it here. It's a little bit too early. Oh, we have the double for dive bomb? Like, yeah, we have technoganic wings. I think I dive bomb here, guys. So it's, wait, no, we have a guard minion, so we're not dive bomb. Okay, that's fine. I could defeat it, but I don't want to. Yeah, okay, let's just play things more safe here. The double, I think I hold on to double my hand. Okay, let's do Metamorphosis. What are we doing here with Metamorphosis? Do we do okay, I want to end my turn off Ego for Angel. So we want to remove a bunch of threat right now. I have economy. No, not that much economy. So I still want a Techno-Organic Wings. Yeah, okay. We'll exhaust the Techno-Organic Wings. We're in Archangel form. Reduce the cost of the next area event that you play by 2. So Metamorphosis is going to be 2 cost here, or zero cost. So we're going to play it. So change forms. We're going to change Angel form. And if you're Angel form, we can remove 2 there from the scheme. So we're going to flip to Angel. And then we can take 2 off of the scheme. Then we can trigger our hero ability, Angel Life. After you play an area event, once per round, draw a card, or once per phase. Drew into a pitchback. So we want to team building natural flight. Okay. We're going to use team building to play an area card, share with Angel. This will be a resource here to play natural flight for only 1 cost. Remove 4 from the scheme. If we're Angel, we can ignore crisis and patrol. It doesn't matter. I will take 4 from the main, drop it all the way down to 1 threat. Then we're going to use a resource here to play Worthington Industries, 1 cost support. As action, we can exhaust it and shuffle area card from discard into your deck. If you're an Arch Eagle, we can draw a card. So that will refund us on some area cards there. Okay, next we are going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to trigger our action, regrowth, heal, and damage, go back up to 8, and we're exhaust, heal by 3, brings it up back up to 11. And then we'll probably draw the air agility here, unfortunately, but that's okay. We can always do that next turn. We have so much stored in here with these heroes. And then we're holding on to the double here in our hand. And, oh wait, let's run to Industries. So exhaust card, shuffle an area card from discard pile into your deck. If you're an Alter Ego, we can draw a card. So we can draw a card as well. Let's shuffle Metamorphosis. I think it's so good. Yeah, we'll do Metamorphosis, shuffle that into your deck. It is Aerial. And we can also draw a card because we're an Alter Ego. And we'll be able to draw a card next turn as well, which is pretty good. All right, so we're drawing a card. Cannonball. Ooh, I can't play him because team building is a hero action. Oh, that'd be so nice if I could team building him right now. I don't have the extra chase or aerial trait anymore, anyways, in Alter Ego. Dang it. Yeah, but we needed to draw. Like we want to draw that anyways. Yeah, we can't share this. Okay, so Angel is going to end his turn there. One on those 2 cards. We're passing over to Bishop here. All right, Bishop is going to. Oh, we're in Alter Ego. Let's exhaust heal by 4. Brings it back up to our to 10 life here. And then we are going to flip up to hero form. Let's use our rifle. We have 4 resources in our hand, so we can do 4 damage to enemy. Let's hit Chimera for 4, which will knock her out in 1 shot. So she's gone. Okay. Then we probably want to heal Randall here. Printed energy. Ooh, has to be. Yeah, dang it. We have to do stored energy, but actually it's fine because we have this stuff to pay for this. Let's see. When you use Thor, remove operation count from Thor moves, and we just play it. Doesn't really matter. If we had our 1 additional threat, yeah, it's not that useful. Okay, we'll do a double resource here when paying for a justice card, so we can play. Actually, wait. Let's do that last. We're going to exhaust extra generate a WA resource. This would be a 2nd resource here, Passion of Justice, to play Command Authority. So remove 3 there from a scheme. If you pair this event with a resource card, which we did with Passion of Justice, we can draw a card. So let's just clear out the main, and we'll draw a card to see what we can get here. Ooh, we got a mansion. Okay, so I'm glad that I did that. I can play the mansion here. Mansion for 4. Maybe I hold on to this like this. I play the mansion like this. And I hold on to Power of Justice. Yeah, okay, we'll do 4 resources right here, so we can play Avengers Mansion. So it feels really nice to get that. I'm glad I did it in that order. So now we can exhaust the mansion, choose player, draw a card. We'll have Bishop draw a card. Bam, we got Generation X. I don't necessarily need it right now. I mean, we could just play it. Does villain have ways to add threat? We have Master Plan, so this could be like a Master Plan hit instead of milling. Yeah, why don't we just play it? 0 cost to play. So it comes in with 6 threat there. And we have so much thwarting that we're not really using or maximizing on that thwarting. And then Randall here is action. We can discard from hand, ready him. If it's a printed energy, we heal and damage. This is a printed wild. So we probably don't even want to do that. This guy we can't take out until he attacks. Oh, yeah. So he's going to be scheming here. Oh, I should have thought that better. That's okay. Dang it. If we get a reverse here, it's going to be annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, and then let's see what we're doing here. I think we just chill. We're not going to use Rando. Yeah, let's end our turn. We're just going to ready back up. Hopefully draw energy conversion here with Bishop. Getting pretty well built out here. Let's... What do I do with this, guys? How many resource cards we got? We have a lot. Let's toss the Power of Justice. We're not going to hold on to it, and we'll just draw it back up to 5 here, because I really want the energy. But yeah, we drew another one. Oh, we got the uniform. Ah, we didn't get it. Okay, that's okay. But uniform will help us later on. All right, so we drew back over Bishop. We're drawing back to 6 with Angel. We got the Helicarrier with the double, so I want to play that. And I think after we play that, we don't care about the other mansion. I think we're built out enough if I get down this Helicarrier here. And then we can start gunning. Oh, crappers, guys. So I had these 2 cards in my hand. I forgot. So we're just going to say we discard them because I already drew back up to 6. So unfortunately, dang it, I wouldn't want to do that, but I messed up there. Okay, so we draw back to 6 anyways. All right, it is Harpoon's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. No acceleration now. He is going to scheme on Angel because we're not equal with a base of 1. Here's a boost, 2. So he schemes for 3. The main goes up to 5. Both minions scheme 0 and 1. So main goes up to 6. Then he's going to attack Bishop. What are we doing here? I could even have Angel block with Vivian. Take indirect, and then we just heal back up with Angel. I think that's a better play because he's already in Alter Ego. Yeah, so we're gonna actually exhaust Vivian to block this hit. So attack is redirected Angel and force interrupt whenever he attacks. Wait. I think the force interrupt happens before we. Whenever he attacks you or an ally you control. I think it works with this though. Okay, so he's attacking. We're gonna exhaust Vivian to block. So with the choose, we're gonna pick the one to take 3 indirect damage. So we drop. We're putting it all on Angel. Drop us from 11 down to 8. And he doesn't have overkill, so the attack's going to Vivian. I believe that's how that works. So he gets a boost card here. 3 plus boost effect is after activation, place a pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. So we get a counter here. That's our first counter, but I don't want that to come out. So 3 damage takes out Vivian. That's fine. And Angel is a little bit weaker, but he can heal back up. All right, that resolves activation against Bishop. Now we're getting counter cards. 1 for Angel, 1 for Bishop. Angel got a side scheme, our first side scheme. While Blockbuster, oh man, Blockbuster's in play, this scheme gains a crisis. If Chimera's in play, it gains a amplify. So it just has acceleration here and a crisis. So 4 threat, and we can't remove threat from the main because Blockbuster is in play. I think I just killed a side scheme, doesn't really matter, right? That's our first side scheme. Then Bishop's going to review. Tag team, whenever you choose, each Marauder minion engaged with you activates. There's no Marauder engaged with Bishop. Dang it. It would be perfect if Angel got this card. This card 7 cards on top of the counter deck. Put the topmost Marauder minion into play. Engage with you. Oh, in the discard pile. Okay, so we just discard 7 cards from the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, we haven't seen any expert cards, guys. I'm not liking that. All right, so we discard 7 cards. Then put the topmost Marauder minion in the counter discard pile and then play engage with you. So we didn't get any Marauders node there, but the topmost is going to be Chimera. He's coming back again. Just fine. All right, so that resolves the tag team. Now let's make sure everything is still on screen. Yep, okay, so that ends that. And then we're going to pass the first player token over to Bishop. Let's first request the action. We're going to have Angel regrowth and heal a damage out of turn. Go back up to 9 life from 8. All right, now we have the mansion too, so we got a lot of options here. Got the uniform as well. Multitasking is probably gonna be good. Oh, I don't have the other thing for that. Let's see. I'm gonna flip down with Bishop still. So if I flip down with him, I can trigger temporary displace, get a double. So I'll have a lot of options here. This guy is annoying. He's gonna still stay in play. Can't do damage to him. Uh, do I take? I think I take out Blockbuster here and Chimera. So let's go ahead and who are we mentioning? We're gonna mention Bishop. So we'll draw a card here. Ooh, we got our first attack, or concussive blast here, Bishop. So pair this with the resource. We can ready a Bishop. I think we want to do that. Let's have Bishop. We're gonna swing for 2. We'll take out Blockbuster here. So he just defeated. We just left him in play for a real long time. Then we're going to use the X-Jet to generate a wild resource. This would be 2 more resources. Wait, if I do this. We'll do 2 more resources here. Wait, sorry. Before we do that, we're gonna use Bishop's Rifle. We can do 1 damage to enemy. Let's hit Harpoon for 1 because we have 1 resource in our hand. So let's bring him down to 18. Might as well take advantage of that while I can. Alright, then we're going to X-Jet for a resource. And this would be we'll do we'll do 2 more resources here. Wait, sorry, whoops. 2 more resources here, and the X-Jet. So 3 resources there to play Concussive Blast. Your action attack deals 6 to enemy. We're gonna hit Chimera for 6, takes her out. If you pay for this event with the resource card, which we did because we did use the Power of Justice for it, we can ready a Bishop. So let's get the ready here. Then we're going to use Malcolm as a resource, and then declare the wild here to be a mental, so we can play multitasking. Remove 2 that from a scheme. If you pair this with a mental, remove 2 that from a different scheme. So we can take 2 off of here, and we'll also take 2 off the main. Drop from 6 down to 4. Okay. Then do I want to heal here with Bishop? I do want to keep my life healthy. What's Angel doing? We're just gonna probably do damage on Harpoon. Overkill Piercing doesn't matter. We just get Helicarrier, get set up here. Yeah, Bombs Away won't really do anything here because this guy can't take damage, right? Yeah, he can't take damage. So, do I need a Thwart though? Is another thing. 2 threat on that side scheme. Angel can also Thwart with his basic activation. Let's Thwart. We can always heal next turn. Bishop's gonna Thwart for 2, clear off the side scheme here. So it's defeated with the 4 threat. Yep. Right, and then we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego, trigger our Alter Ego action or response. Temporal displace. When you change this form, add Temporal card in your discard pile back to your hand. We'll get stored energy, which is Temporal. So we add this here to our hand, and then we can use the double right away to play our Uniform, which is 2 cost. So after we resolve our energy absorption, our hero ability, we can exhaust this card, heal damage from Bishop for each resource card in your hand. So Bishop is pretty good here now. Ooh, both decks are decking out soon, so I'm pretty scared about that. Then we're okay. And then do we Thor here with Rando? No, we have Angel to Thor for 2. And then no, I think I'd rather just keep Rando up just in case for future turns. Yeah, okay. That is going to end Bishop's turn where we pass over to Angel. Okay, Angel is gonna exhaust Q3, brings from 9 back up to our full life of 12. So feels good to be at full hit points here. Then we're going to Worthington Industries. We shuffle an area card or discard power into our deck, and we can draw a card. Let's get Metamorphosis here into the deck, and we can draw a card. I think both Metamorphoses are still in the deck, actually. Actually, I probably want to be in Archangel form to get the tough right now. Yeah, dang it. Maybe I planned that out a little bit wrong. I wish we had Cannonball, guys, but I discarded them on accident. Okay, so we're gonna draw a card. I'm hoping we get Metamorphosis. We got Eeeville Economy. Okay, that's okay. All right, so we did that. Yeah, I have no other form flip. We have 2 Metamorphoses still in the deck. But yeah, okay, we're gonna play Helicarrier. Let's use 3 resources here, so we can play the Helicarrier. So 3 cost support. As an action, we exhaust it to reduce the cost of next time we play one. So we have like a bunch of cost reduction cards here from Angel. And then let's see. I really want the ready, but I want my defense event to block all the damage, so I want to end in Archangel form. I really wish we drew one of the two Metamorphosis right there. Yeah, I'm going to have to be an Archangel, unfortunately. And I want Psylocke to heal as well, but that's okay. So we're going to flip up to Archangel form, and we do stay exhausted here. And we have no thwarting, dang it. We're going to... what are we doing here? Techno Organic Wings is going to reduce the cost of the next area event that we play by 2, because we're in our Ranger form, so there's 1 cost. Team Building can play it here for free. So do 6 damage to enemy, we're going to hit Harpoon for 6, and the attack has Overkill and Piercing, doesn't matter. So 6 damage to Harpoon. Wait. Actually, wait, we're not going to do that. Wait, actually, do I save it? No, I save Eeeville Economy for the defense event. Do I? No, we just do it for Razor Dive here. We're just going to do damage. Wait, hold up. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to Techno Organic Wings, and then we'll use this as a resource to play the Razor Dive. So do 6 damage to enemy if your Archangel has Overkill and Piercing. 6 damage to Harpoon, because he doesn't have guard, right? Yeah, he doesn't have guard. So 6 damage brings him from 18 down to 12. Then we'll trigger our hero ability, Angel of Death. You can do damage to the area event's predicted cost after we play it. So it's 3 costs here. 3 damage to Harpoon, brings it down to 9. Then we're going to trigger our Avian Economy. After you spend this card for area event, return it back to your hand after resolving the effect. So we get this back to our hand now. We're going to play it again. So we'll do Helicare to reduce the cost of next time we play 1. This is 2 costs now. We'll use... Oh wait, do I want to do that? No, I can't play Pitchback as well. That's fine. So there's 2 costs. What is our deck? I'm going to draw 5 cards here. So yeah, we have 2 defense events and 2 Metamorphoses left in our deck. So I think I just don't use the team building. I want to just throw away my hand. So 2 reasons here to play Razor Dive. Here, Ash attack, do 6 damage to enemy. We're going to hit a Harpoon for 6. Can't trigger this again, but that's okay. Brings from 9 down to 3. So a lot of damage there. I'm not sure what happens if we flip the scenario, but I think I want to deck out first before that happens, because he's going to ramp up probably. Okay, that's going to end our turn. We're just going to hold on to Psylocke here. Let's ready back up, everybody. We're at 12 life with Angel, but we should be drawing to a defense event here, so we should be able to block out all the damage. Be pretty nice, guys. All right, what are we doing? So drawing back up to 6 here with Bishop. Okay, we got the other supercharge, so I want to get that down. And we got Helicare with resources. 1, 2, 5, 6. Energy conversion. Okay, I'm holding on to that. But when our Bishop has to take an attack, let's get some more space for us. With this card pile, I can just put off screen for more space. Okay, and then we're drawing up to 5 with Archangel. Definitely drawing to Aerial Agilities. Okay. And a Metamorphosis. Okay, so definitely want to play this. Okay. Ooh, the Retaliate one is actually pretty good. Okay, so what is happening here? It is Harpoon's turn. He's going to add 1, 2, 3 with acceleration to the main. Goes from 4 up to 7. 4 up to 7, yeah. Okay, the advance is still kind of... Actually, advance is really scared right now. Oh, crappers. Maybe I should have planned that a little bit better. Okay, so what's going to happen? He's going to scheme against Bishop with a base of 1. Low boost. Boost of 1. Okay, that's okay. So he schemes for 2. Man goes up to 9. Yeah, we should be fine. Even if he schemes twice with double advance, I think we still live there. Okay, so we just activate against Bishop. He's done with that. He's going to attack Archangel here. Okay, so here we gotta do this. So we're gonna play Aerial Agility. So let me see. We can't use any of this to pay for it actually. So we'll use a resource here to play Aerial Agility. So when an enemy attacks, if you are in Archangel form, give your hero a tough status card, and you gain Retaliate 1 for this attack. So Harpoon is hitting us here. We're going to choose the option to give him additional boost and give him overkill. So he has 2 boost cards here, attacking Angel. Ooh, nice, got under fire finally. So 3 plus 3 is 6 damage. Knocks off our tough. We have Retaliate 1, so we're going to hit him back for 1. And then down to 2. And that's going to resolve the attack there, right? Hero tough, Retaliate 1. Yeah, so the Retaliate 1's only for that attack. Okay, now this guy's going to hit us. I think I just take it. Because I don't want to... I think I just take it here. Because I want to save this if Harpoon attacks me again, right? What's going on here? After he attacks you, we discard this. So we just block with Psylocke. Actually, we're going to have Bishop block. So this guy hit us for 3. We're going to exhaust White Fox. So 3 damage goes on White Fox, takes her out. So she's knocked out here. And then it says after the minion attacks, we can discard his card, and now he can't take damage. All right, that was pretty good. Encounter card time. One for Bishop, one for Angel. Bishop gets Scissor Strike. Oof, okay. Place a pursuit counter on pursuit by pass. There's 2 counters now. Then if there are counters, there are 2. This card will just surge. So get another card. We got Hidden in the Clutter. Attach enemy with diffuse remaining hit points. That goes on a minion, which is good. When an amount of damage will be dealt to attach enemy, place it here instead. If there's at least 3 damage, attach enemy attacks the player who dealt the damage just placed here. It's a lot. And then we discard the card. So basically we do 3 damage to get rid of this. Yeah, so it's going to protect this because the enemy with diffuse remaining hit points. Okay, so I'm glad we always keep a minion out here. Nowhere is safe. Place 1 pursuit counter. Oh man, this is building up. So now we got 3 pursuit counters on pursuit by the pass. Placing another counter right now. Then if it has any counters, discard, upgrade, or support your control. I feel we toss team building here, guys. We're not using 2 every single turn. Yeah, so let's toss a team building. The non-Spider-Man one. You know this was more thematic with Angel. We'll toss that. And then we're done with Nowhere Safe. Okay. Then we pass the first player token over to Angel, who's going to start us off. And yeah, I want a different minion that's not like I want a Marauder minion to keep in play, not a Reverse, because they'll activate if other Reavers come in play with teamwork. Okay, so Angel over here. Metamorphosis is good. We probably just Metamorphosis. How much hit points does he have? Whenever any amount of damage we dealt, place it here. We need 3 damage there. If there's at least 3, the enemy will attack. Attached enemy attacks the player who dealt. Attached enemy attacks the player who dealt the damage. Oh, so it's going to attack us. When enemy attacks, if you are, we could actually play this too. That would be pretty fun. Okay, let me think here. We have only 2 resources here with Bishop. Angel's going first though. So I think we're gonna draw a card here for Angel. We're gonna request a player action. Bishop's gonna exhaust mansion, choose a player, draw a card. We'll have Angel draw a card. We got Metamorphosis. So I could. I think it's fine. Let's do. We want already. We have so much on me. I feel like. Do this. That's fine. Okay. Let's just do 10 organic wings. It's going to reduce the cost of the next area event that we play by 2. So Metamorphosis is 0 cost because we're in our Angel form. Let's play Metamorphosis. So change forms. We're going to change to. Oh, wait, we're decking out here. Oh, man. Because if I change to Angel form and trigger my response, I draw a card. I don't want to draw a card with this stuff in it. Actually, I could draw the card. Okay, wait. Okay, before we do that, we're actually going to Word into Industries here because I don't want to deck out right now. So, yeah, we always have Word into Industries, so it's okay. So before we do that, we're going to exhaust this. Shuffle an area card and discard into your deck. We don't get to draw it though because we're not an Arch Eagle. So let's get, I don't know, an aerial card. Let's get Cannonball. Yeah. Shuffle 1 aerial card, yeah. So we get Cannonball into our deck. We shuffle up. All right. So we got Cannonball in the deck. Then, what am I doing? Now we're going to turn Organic Wings here. So Metamorphosis is free to play. Let's play it now. So we're going to change forms, changing over to Angel form. And it says, then if you are in Angel form, remove 2 there from a scheme. We'll take 2 off the main. And then we can trigger Angel Life after you play an area event, draw a card. So we can also draw a card here. Oh, we got Cannonball. Okay. Now, I think I Metamorphosis back to Archangel. Place 3 damage. It's going to attack us. Yeah, now I do. Okay. So what we're gonna do now? We're going to exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card that we play by 1. So Metamorphosis is 1 cost. So team building, we can now use it because share with the hero. We're gonna play an air card here straight from our hand. So change form. We're gonna change to Archangel form now. So flipping back over to Archangel form. Okay. Then if you're an Archangel, do 3 damage to enemy. We're gonna hit Murray Reese for 3. It'll go on here. When any amount of damage does to this enemy, place it on here. If there's 3, there is 3 now. The attached enemy attacks the player who dealt the damage. Just place here, then it's card. So, Murray Reese is going to attack Angel. Oh, I don't know the time. Okay, we're going to trigger the Angel of Death here. It'll do 2 damage. Oh wait, I'll flip Harpoon. I don't want to flip him here. We're not gonna trigger Angel Death here because I don't know if I could do it on Murray Reese. That's really unfortunate. Okay, that's fine, guys. That's fine. So we're not gonna trigger it. So he's going to, because I don't know if he attacks me first, and while this is still attached to him, I don't know if I can do damage because all the damage goes here, right? So he's going to attack us, and then we discard the card. So whenever he attacks us for 2, I could play Aerial Agility here, but I'm flipping down to Alter Ego anyway, so there's no point. Well, I can't play anything else, huh? Oof, and we can't play Cannonball. Yeah, that kind of stinks. I think I just play. I'm not playing anything else. Yeah, we'll use a resource here to play Air Agility whenever he attacks us. So if we're in Archangel form, we get a tough stats card and retaliate 1 for the attack. So we have a tough here. So he hits us for 2 and knocks off the tough. We'll retaliate 1, but I think this doesn't go away yet. So it doesn't matter. Okay. So anyways, we resolve that, and then after that happens, we discard this card. So now we can do damage to Murray Reese. All right, that was a roundabout way to do that. Okay, that's fine. So it is still our turn. We're going to swing for 2. Oh, I should have Psylocke attack. That's okay. We're going to swing for 2 on Mary Reese. And then we're going to flip. Ooh, do I have thwarting actually? I think we're not, because we don't have thwarting. So we're going to flip up to Angel form. We're at full life, so it's okay. Flipping up to Angel form. Because we never use our 1 flip, we use 2 Metamorphosis to flip to Angel back to Archangel. Now we're using our regular flip to go to Angel. Psylocke's going to swing for 1, take out this minion. She'll trigger her hero response before she takes console damage. So since we're in Angel form, he would damage Psylocke, and then she'll take the console damage. So she's staying alive here. All right. I think we just wanted a Cannonball. And then we're going to pass over to Bishop. Okay. Oh, we do have Authority event. For each different resource type used to pay for this card, choose a scheme and remove 2 threat from it. So we can do 6 threat removal, which is pretty good. I want to play Helicarrier, but like I won't have the resources if I do. I think if I play, oh, Helicarrier messed me up here. Dang it. Yeah, I would rather just do thwarting. Yeah, we don't need this Helicarrier. We have enough economy here. I hold on to it in my hand though. Actually, wait. I want to do this. No, I think I tossed Helicarrier, which feels kind of bad. But I really want to do thwarting. 3 steps ahead, and I want to play Supercharge and give a double into it. That's fine. Okay, let's. Oh, do I flip Harpoon? Okay, guys, I gotta see what happens if this flops. So I know that if we defeat him, we flip. Wait, let me see what happens. Something happens here. When a villain will be defeated, we set him back over to this side. Advance to stage 2A. So, do we remove the threat when that happens? Each player searches the encounter deck for a Marauder minion, puts it in play, and engage with them. Give each Marauder enemy a tough stats card. And then, ooh, that's interesting. I don't flip him here though. Whoops, we're on here. Because we're about to deck out with both players, and that's just not a good time for me to be decking out whenever we're decking out so much. So we need to, yeah, so I'm not going to be using the rifle here, but I do want energy conversion. Are we, wait. Oh no, there's no 5 cards left in the deck. We deck out with that. No, we hold on energy conversion. Okay, that's gonna be really good actually. Okay, that's fine. I have a way for this to work. Okay, we're gonna exhaust heal by 4. Brings back up to our full life of 12. Then we're gonna flip up to hero form. Okay, I feel like we have a plan here. Next, we are going to use, we're gonna play Supercharge. Let's get this back down. We're not gonna use our rifle. We're going to play 3 steps ahead using a physical resource, declare a wall to be a mental, and this wall from extra to be a energy. So 1 of each resource type to play 3 steps ahead. So here, action thwart for each different resource type used to pay for this, which is 3. Choose a scheme and remove 2 threat. So we take 6 threat off of the main. Drop down to 1. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna let him pop it soon, but that's okay. So we trigger that. Now we're gonna trigger the action of Supercharge. Discard a resource card from hand. We get to place 2 charge counts on it because it's a double resource, or because there's 2 resource icons on it. So we get 2 there. Okay, and I think that's gonna enter. We're gonna heal back up tons of cards with our uniform here, and we have, yes, perfect, right? Yeah, because we need energy conversion first as an interrupt. Okay, that is perfect, guys. Okay, That is gonna end our turn. Yeah, let's right back up. I should have probably flipped down to Article Angel. I didn't realize I had that Thor event in my hand. But it's okay. This way, if he gets a Dark Designs, we should be fine. All right, what's happening here? We're going to draw back up with both players. Bishop will draw back up to 5. Hold on to energy conversion. Okay, ooh, we got damage, which is really good because we're about to flip Harpoon here. And then Angel is drawn up to 5 here. So he's going to deck out. He gets dealt a face down encounter card. And we'll shuffle the discard pile back into the deck. And I have Cannonball still in my hand, so I have 2 cards in hand right now. Drawing 3 more. All right, we just got to flip Harpoon. And we'll go for a crazy push here. I think he has a lot of life though, right? It says give him like +6 life. So he has like 38 life, I think. Bishop's decking out soon. I think we can flip him here because we're wasting damage whenever we're not doing it right now. So I think just one turn of saving the damage is okay. But if we delay it any longer, it's gonna be bad. And we got the extra encounter card from Angel here, so not too terrible. All right, let's draw back up here to 5 for Angel. Ooh, Metamorphosis. Bombs away is really good here because I know I'm getting minions, right? Okay. So, what are we doing now? It is villain's turn. 2 threats to the main. Alright, Harpoon is going to attack Angel. Do I want a bishop block? Enemy attack. Shuffle each resource card and discard it into your deck. That's a lot. You cannot take more duration from the attack. Then we take the attack. And we'll trigger energy absorption, and it will heal with damage. So we can have Bishop block both hits. Okay, so Harpoon is attacking right now, Angel. We're going to play energy conversion. When an enemy attacks, so Harpoon's attacking here, shuffle each resource card and you discard pile into your deck. You cannot take more than 3 damage from the attack. It has a defense keyword, so Bishop's now blocking the attack. It's redirected at him. Let's get all of our resource cards back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's great, guys. So we get 9 cards here shuffled back into our deck of 1. So, like, we're popping off here. So we have 10 cards in our deck, but they're all resources. And we're going to draw all of them with energy absorption right now. Okay, so Harpoon cannot do more than 3 damage with his attack with energy conversion. So we're going to choose the option to give him additional boost card and give him overkill. So it's going to do 3 plus 2 boost cards on Bishop here. So there's 1, 2, 3 is 5 damage. We only take 3. Brings us down to 9 life. Okay. Is there any chance he gets double boost and kills me? Okay, so we're down 9 life. I'm going to trigger energy absorption. After you take any amount of damage from the deck, discard equal number of cards on top of your deck. 3. And add each resource's card to your hand. They're all resources, so we get it all to our hand. Oh boy. Okay. Now Harpoon's going to attack us normally. Or he's going to attack Bishop now. I don't think he's going to get 2, 3 boosters. So we'll take the attack to the face, choose the option to give him a double boost. So here's a boost. Yeah, just 1. Okay, I'm glad we did that. So it's 4 damage here with overkill. Brings us from 9 down to 5. This is not limited to once per phase or anything, so we're going to trigger energy absorption again. We just took 4 damage. We're going to discard 4 cards to the top of your deck, and then add each resource to your hand. So we get 4 cards to your hand here. Okay, so now with the resource that we already had in our hand, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 resource cards in our hand. We're going to trigger Bishop's Uniform. After you resolve energy absorption, exhaust this card. Heal 1 damage from Bishop for each resource card in your hand, which is 10. So we're going back up to our full life of 12. Crazy value there from Bishop blocking for Angel there. All right, that is so good, guys. And we're going to pop off with the rifle doing 10 damage here. Can I go for the kill? If we had another supercharge, we definitely could, but not sure without that. Okay, so now we get encounter cards. So 1 for Angel for a total of 2, and 1 for Bishop. We just got to survive this. We got Bonebreaker with toughness and teamwork. After he engages you, take 1 direct damage for each Reaver minion. There's only 1 him, so we take 1 direct. Let's put on Angel. And then he has toughness, but no guard. And then we got, what is this? Heat-seeking missiles. Attached to Mach 4, otherwise attached to villain. After the villain attacks, after that character attacks you, remove missile counter and take 2 direct damage. Holy cow, guys. All right, that's going to be pretty rough. Coming in with 4 counters. And yeah, so Harpoon is going to do a lot of nasty things if he can damage us, which we don't want him to. Bishop has one encounter card. Ooh, he's scheming here. Place one pursuit counter on pursuit by pass, so there's going to be 4 counters now. And two-handed, this will flip at 5. So it doesn't flip yet. We don't get the nemesis. If there are counters, the villain will scheme. So he's scheming with the base of 1, gets a boost here. Oh no! Dang it! Oh man. Okay. His activation resolves. Place pursuit counter on pursuit by the pass. So it's only scheming for 1. I wanted just a high boost there. And then we place a counter, so now there's 5 counters on pursuit by pass. When there are 5, we remove the counters, flip this over, and this happens on bishop. So he's going to get our nemesis here. When you flip this card, find your nemesis minion and reveal it. Search the stats area for nemesis side scheme and reveal it. And then shuffle the rest of your nemesis set into the encounter deck. Man, that is not cool, guys. So we shuffle this in here. Sheriff Fitzroy has Quick Strike, and then after he attacks and defeats an ally, if the side scheme is in play, we put Suther on. Okay, so it's fine because he's just going to attack us and not defeat an ally. So he's just going to hit us for 3. We'll take it with Bishop with the Quick Strike. And he doesn't have guard, so I'm really liking that because I want to go for the big push here. So he's going to do 3 damage on Bishop, brings it down to 9 life. Do we? Energy Absorption, no, but I'm going to deck out if I do that. I don't want to deck out here because he'll get another encounter card. Or I'll get another encounter card. And what is this? Force Interrupt, when a temporal card is reviewed, it gains Surge. So no temporal card is reviewed now. Yeah, because this came out before that. So just 4th round there. So we can ignore the side scheme as well. And we're just going to go for the big push here, guys. We're going to do it because we have Generation X on the table. So let's see if we can do like, how much damage? We need like 40 damage here. But we have resources. Okay, so we pass the first player token over to Bishop. Who's going to start us off? What does Andrew got in hand? Does he have any? He has Metamorphosis. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's the play. Okay, we're going to request an action from Angel. Angel is going to exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next like he plays by 1. Then we're going to team builder exercise here to play a card from Angel's hand, reducing its cost by another 1, so we can stack that, and Metamorphosis is now free to play. So Angel's playing Metamorphosis. Change forms. We are changing over to Archangel form here, and we're just going to remain this form for the rest of the game. It says, then, if you are in Archangel form, do 3 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Harpoon for 3. No minions have guard, so we're going to bypass that and just hit him for 3. Okay, so a couple things will happen here. First off, we're not going to trigger Angel Death because we only do it once per phase, so we're not going to do it for a 2-cost event. So let's discard that first, even though it's still kind of resolving. I just want to make sure I get everything correctly here. So Harpoon is defeated. Okay, it says here on this only happens when he attacks, so we can't ignore that. When the villain would be defeated, we reset his hit points back to his printed hit point value, which is 13 times 2, so 26. And then we flip this card and reveal it. So we have Hope's Captor here. Villain gets plus 6 per player hit point, so it's going to be 12 plus 26. So 12 plus 26 is 38. So yeah, what's that? 6 plus 13 is 19 times 2, yeah, 38. Okay, so we have 38 hit points on him, including the Hope's Captor now. So we bring down 0, then we win. Then it says, one of you advance the main scheme to stage 2A. So we remove the threat, advance to stage 2A. And the effect cannot be cancelled. Whenever the villain would attack you, if a Marauder minion is engaged with you, the villain schemes instead. When the villain would attack, yeah, okay, so that doesn't matter. Did I forget to do that, guys? Uh-oh. I think it wouldn't have mattered. Oh, when a villain would attack you. Because we often had the Marauder. Oh man, I think I may have forgotten that Force Interrupt once or twice, but I think it would have still been the same thing. Because him scheme would be easier on us, and we had the threat pretty covered. But I apologize for that Force Interrupt, guys. So here, Escaping with Hope. Stage 2-8, when reviewed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Marauder minion. Puts it into play, engage with them. Give each Marauder enemy a tough. So Harpoon's going to get a tough here. And then we get Marauder minions with toughs. And we're going to get ones that don't have guard, right? Because some of them have guard. So where are they? Chimera has Patrol. And then let's get, I don't know. We'll get this person. We'll get, oh, she has Retaliate though. What if I need to get rid of them? I don't want to do that. We'll do Riptide here with Patrol. And give each Marauder enemy a tough. So we give the tough to Harpoon. We need to get some toughs here to Riptide and Chimera. All right. Then we advance the main scheme to stage 2B. Each Marauder minion gains guard and... Oh no, they have guard anyways. Okay, that's fine. In expert mode, the villain gains steady. Okay. So when villains defeated, the players win the game. If the stage is complete, we lose the game. Coming with 1 per player threat, so 2 threat there. Okay. So we do have to get rid of them with the bombs away. Alright, so 2 threat there. Alright. So it's still Bishop's turn here. I need some thwarting. Let me think here. Okay. Let's do... Minions have guard, dang it. Okay, how do we get rid of this guard here? Angel, okay, Rando. Do we have energies? We do have energies. Okay. Rando, limit once per phase. I think I need him to thwart actually. If I thwart from there. Okay. Bishop is going to thwart from 2 from Generation X. Drops from 6 down to 4 threat. Rando is going to thwart for 2. Drop down to 2. He'll take console damage. Or use his action. Discard a resource card from your hand. We'll discard this double energy here. If it has a printed energy, which it does, he would damage from Rando, limit once per phase. So he would damage and we can ready him. But you can't do that again. Okay. Next, we are going to... So guard minion here applies to Bishop, and this one applies to Angel. We out of turn bombs away. Bombs away here. Yeah, we need to get rid of the toughs anyway. Okay, so we're going to use Eeeville economy, or do I play this bombs away right now like this? I played this bombs away. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, so we'll do I don't know if we have the damage if I do it like that though. Let me think. If I do this, I can return it back to my hand. Let's Avengers Mansion here, and we'll draw a card for Angel. Maybe I should have played that Helicarrier here for Bishop. So if I play bombs away here, I can get the card back to my hand. Oof. Okay, that's fine. Let's do... We'll use 2 resources here, so we can play bombs away. Is an action that we can do out of turn here, even though it's during Bishop's turn. So exhaust the area character you control and choose a player. We're going to exhaust Angel. We're going to choose... Oh man, we have to choose a player. So can't knock off both toughs. Okay, we'll choose Bishop. So do 3 damage to villain and engages that player. So this is non-attack, so it's going to bypass guard, but we're going to choose it for Bishop. So it's going to knock out the tough from Riptide, and then knock off the tough from Harpoon. This is not attack, we can do that. And we're not going to trigger Angel Death yet. Alright, then Bishop is going to do what here? Concussive Blast Riptide? That feels kind of bad. Let's see. And then we just do it. Okay, we're gonna do... We're losing resource in our hand though. We're gonna use X-Jet to generate a wild resource. This would be a double to play Concussive Blast. So here, Action Attack, do 6 damage enemy. We're gonna do 6 to Riptide and take out the guard minion because this thing gives them all guard. And then if you pair this event with the resource card, which we did, we can ready up Bishop. So it's ready up Bishop now. Alright. Rando is going to thwart for 2, clear off Generation X. Rando will take... Oh wait, each X-Men character gets +1 thwart or make a basic thwart against a scheme. So Rando has X-Men trait. He would have thwarted that out for twice. That's fine. Okay, let's do it this way. It's fine. I think he would have been right. Okay, that's clear. So we defeated the side scheme. I messed that up. Each player may search your deck and discard out for any identity-specific event and add to your hand. So it goes in Victor's play. Bishop's just going to get the Concussive Blast back. And then Angel is going to get our Razor die to our hand. And we'll shuffle this up. Okay. I think I'm short on damage. gonna be, man, this is gonna be actually kind of bad. It was short on damage. All right, and then Rando takes the consequent damage. Okay, so we're going to request the action on turn because all these minions have guard. So Angel is going to exhaust the Techno-Organic Wings. If you're in Archangel form, reduce the cost of the next area event that you play by 2. So this is now 1 cost. We use Avian Economy as a resource to play the Razor Dive here. So here, action attack, do 6 damage to enemy. If you're Archangel, which you are, it has Overkill and Piercing. So Pierce off the tough here. Defeats Chimera. 6 damage, overkills 1 to Harpoon. So it brings them down to 37. And then we're going to trigger Angel Death now. So once per phase, this is the one time this phase. When you play an area event, do damage to enemy equal to the event's current cost, which is 3. So that'll bring Harpoon from 37 down to 34. And now these minions do not have guard, so we can just ignore them now. Okay, that resolves the Razor Dive. But then with Avian Economy, after you spend this card for an area event, we add it back to our hand. So we get it back to our hand, but we just don't have the economy to play it back here. Okay, so it's still Bishop's turn. We're now going to finally exhaust our rifle. Choose enemy. We're going to choose Harpoon. Deal damage to equal to the number of resource cards in your hand. Unfortunately, we spent some, but we have 8 resource cards in our hand. We're going to do 8 damage on Harpoon. Brings from 34 down with 34, 8 damage. Brings down to 26. All right, and that's going to be the rifle there. And then, what are we doing now? Next, we're going to swing for another 2. Brings from 26 down to 24. Let's move this over a little bit for space. I think we're short, guys. Dang it. We're going to do Concussive Blast here. So let's do, sorry for Authority event. We'll do 3 resources here. So we can play Concussive Blast. Here, action attack, do 6 damage to enemy. If you pair for this with a resource card, ready Bishop. So we're going to ready him with resource cards. 6 damage brings Harpoon from 24 down to 18. That resolves there. And then we're going to supercharge here. So we're going to discard a double resource from our hand. Get 2 more charge counters on this card. And there's 4 now. Then we're going to attack for 2 with Bishop on Harpoon. Trigger this, remove all 4 to give him +8 for attack. So we're doing 10 damage here on Harpoon. Brings down to 8. Dang it, if I had the other supercharge, if we didn't get Mach 4, we would have been able to finish him off there. But dang it, okay, that's unfortunate. He's down to 8. And we can't rifle again. We can pass over to Angel, who's not really going to do too much. He has the damage here in our hands. Oh boy. Yeah, he can swing for another. We can do 3 more damage here. We'd be short 5, guys. If I had 2 more resources, like the team building, and if I play the Helicarrier Bishop, I'm regretting some stuff here, guys. If he attacks and defeats an ally, so that's fine. We just take the hit there. And then we can let this guy scheme. We'll flip it down to Alter Ego. Hope it doesn't scheme us out. This is when a temporary card is reviewed against Surge. Oh boy, it's gonna be a rough turn there. Okay. Yeah, we pass with Bishop here. Okay, so we're passing with Bishop, and then we are we're gonna 3 cards here. We get so many encounter cards, and they're all gonna Surge because all of his cards are in there. Dang it. I should have cleared this out, guys. Okay, sorry guys. We're gonna go back a little bit because I didn't realize I didn't have the damage. So we kept having Bishop attack. Instead of having him use his basic attack, we're going to thwart from portal through time. Can I do that? No, because one of the basic attacks were tied with supercharge. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it, guys. This is gonna be so bad. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think I can take that back. And then we're passing over to Angel here, and I think we just use Psylocke. So, oh, we have air agility. I can't draw it though necessarily. That's fine. We're going to have Psylocke swing for 1 on a Harpoon, brings him down to 7, and then she'll ready up Archangel, and then she'll take constant damage and get knocked out finally. And Angel can at least swing for another 2 on Harpoon, brings him down to 5. And then we haven't flipped actually. So I think I flipped down with Angel because, yeah, I think flipping down is a play here. I don't know who scheme us out, and if I can stay alive, I can play the damage. Yeah, so we're actually going to flip down to Alter Ego here. With Angel, with our 1 flip, trigger our regrowth action, we can heal damage. And then we're going to run to Industries here, shuffle an area card. You just grab power back into your deck. I don't even know what we should get. Maybe the Bombs Away. Let's get Bombs Away here. If I play 2, it'll bypass guard. Because each Marauder minion gains guard and steady. So I can just play 2 to bypass it and then defeat Harpoon if he gets minions out. Alright guys, we were short. This is scary. This thing's really scary as well. Because it's attached to a villain now. Alright, hopefully I played that decently cleanish. We just gotta have Angel alive here and not let the threat hit 18. Okay, so Bishop is gonna hold on to all these cards. We're gonna end our turn. And yeah, let's right back up. A little bit short with the damage there, guys. I probably could have done maybe 3 more damage actually if I did if I had them thwart correctly from Generation X, because each X-Men character gets +1 thwart. I forgot about that. All right, Angel's drawn back up to 6, holding on to these 2 cards. Oh, we got the bombs away. Okay, so this is an attack. Yeah, so I think we have the kill here if he isn't threat out. Bishop just stays at 5 here. Okay, Harpoon's turn. He's going to add 1, 2, 3 to the main with acceleration, goes up to 5. I really should have cleared the portal through time. Next, he is going to attack Bishop here. All right, we are going to pick the one and take 3 under damage. We'll put 3 damage on Bishop, brings it down to 6. Then we're going to exhaust Reino to defend. So he just gets 1 boost card here, hit him with the base. Oh wait, after he attached. Okay, that's fine. So the boost here is 2. Oh, I'm glad we got a temporary card here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Takes out Randall. So he's gone. Then he's gonna trigger the force response here. After attach enemy attacks, you remove a missile counter. Take 2 indirect damage. Goes down 3 counters. We take 2 indirect. Put on a Bishop. We drop down to 4 life. Okay. Char Fitzroy's gonna attack us here. So he doesn't defeat allies, so he doesn't trigger that ability. He's gonna do 3 damage to us. We just take it. We drop down to 1 life. And we're going to trigger energy absorption. After you take any amount of damage, discard equal number of cards on top of your deck. 3 cards here. So discard 3. Add each resource card discard to your hand. So we're going to get all these cards to our hand here. And we deck out as well. So we get a face down and counter card for Bishop. Which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We need to do that to heal here. So after we trigger our energy absorption, we can trigger Bishop's uniform here again. Heal 1 damage for each resource card in our hand. And let's see how many we got. I believe it should just be 8, right? So we got 8 cards in our hand. We're healing 8, brings it back to 9 life. Okay, so we should be good for some more hits here. Okay, next, Harpoon's gonna scheme against Angel with a base of 2 now. Here's the boost, 2. So he schemes for a total of 4. Bonebreaker schemes for 1, so 5 threat going to the main goes up to 10 out of 18. Actually, a little bit scary. All right, then we get encounter cards. So 1 for Bishop as the first player, so he has 2, and a 1 for Angel. First card for Bishop is Exhaustion, Exhaust, and then Surge. So we get crappers. Okay, so when a temporal card is reviewed, it gains Surge limit once per phase, though. Okay, so that's fine. It's only going to Surge once here. Temporal Trickery. Discard a card in your hand with the most. Oh my goodness, we add place threat on each scheme. Okay, discard a card in your hand with the most printed resource icons. It's going to be, it doesn't matter, the double here. Wait, no, let's do this double. Okay, place 1 threat on each scheme for each resource icon on that card. So this goes up to 6 threat. This goes up to 12. Uh-oh. Okay, and it's going to surge because of Portal Through Time. So it surges into this card here. And then what's going to happen now? So he decks out. He gets a permanent search token on the main scheme. Everybody's decking out. And we shuffle up the encounter deck, discard power back into the encounter deck. Oh, have we seen the Dark Designs yet, guys? I don't remember. Okay, so one reviewed here. Each Marauder minion, oh man, engaged, activates against you. So there are no Marauders engaged with Bishop, actually, or Angel, because that's a Reaver. So we choose the option to discard 7 cards from top of the encounter deck, put the topmost Marauder in the encounter discard pile into play engaged with you. So we're just going to lose 7 cards here and probably get a Marauder with guard. Okay, so 7 cards. I think that's 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh crap, it's more than 7. Okay, so we discarded 7 cards here. I'm going to shuffle this back in because I took too many. I took 8. So we discard 7 cards, topmost Marauder. We just got one here with Blockbuster. So he's going to come in here, engage with us. And that's it with there. And then, unfortunately, I discarded too much. So let's shuffle this up. Okay, that's going to resolve the tag team here. So now we have 2 more encounter cards to go to potentially win or lose. worried about the dark designs. Okay, so this is resolved. All right. Then we have another encounter card. Oh, Grey Crow, but Marauders don't have teamwork, so that's fine. When Grey Crow attacks an ally you control or you choose that, but they're not activating here. No one, but they both have guard. All right. Then last encounter of Angel is Bantam. He's temporal, but that only happens once per phase where temporal card surges. So he doesn't surge. If Portal through time is in play, place 2 threat on it. So it's going to go up to 8 threat. And then otherwise find it and reveal it. Okay, so it just comes in here, adding threat. And they don't have guard. Okay, cool. All right, we pass the first battle over to Angel, who's going to start us off. And I think we can actually win here, which is going to be pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and Worthington Industries. We'll shuffle a area card and discard 5 into your deck. Let's get Avian Economy. Since we are in Alter Ego, we can draw a card. So yeah, unfortunately, we did not make that really fun, big push there on the flip because we're just short a little bit of, I think, economy. If we just had like one more helicarrier and one more team building exercise for Angel, and like the helicarrier from Bishop, that would have been enough. We draw a card here. Okay, and then what do we got? We got a lot of cards in hand. We have 7 now, right? So let's flip up to Archangel form. Then we're going to have some fun. We're going to kill these minions here. Yeah, let's kill Bishop's minions. Can we kill everyone's minions? Oh yeah, I think we can. We're going to use Technoganic Wings to reduce the cost of the next aerial card that we play by 2. So we play Bombs Away for free. Exhaust an area character you control. Choose a player. We're going to choose Bishop. Do 3 damage to a villain and each minion engaged with that player. So 3 damage to Harpoon, bypassing guard because non-attack, and 3 to each minion here. So just some nice. Oh, okay, we're just going to say they all have 3 damage because I'm going to play another Bombs Away right now. So we're going to use Team Builder Exercise to play this Bombs Away right here with 1 resource because it's aerial. Oh, wait, we can't exhaust again. Maybe I play. Yeah, my whole plan was based on that, right? So actually that's going to mess me up. Okay, so never mind. So we play 1 Bombs Away. We got to put 3 damage now on each minion. Uh-oh. Do I have to kill? I think I have it, right? I think we got it either way. So each Marauder has guard. I just got to clear it off for Bishop, I think. I forgot Bombs Away exhausts me. Let's play Ironheart here. We'll do a double resource to play Ironheart. Whenever you play your draw card, you drew into Wasp. Okay. Oh, she's a target for Bombs Away. So, Bombs Away is the only energy that we have, huh? Let's see. Well, Ironheart's gonna swing for 1. We'll take out Grey Crow here. So he's defeated. Actually, yeah, I think we got it either way. And then she'll take a consequence damage because we gotta get rid of these guard minions, but we have overkill, I forgot, with Razor Dive. So we'll do Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. Team Bidon will play Razor Dive here from our hand, and we'll use a resource here with Wasp to play the Razor Dive. Your action attack deals 6 damage to enemy if your Archangel attack has overkill and piercing. We're gonna hit Bone Breaker here for 6, pierce off the tough. Yeah. And then 6 damage knocks him out. 1 will overkill to Harpoon, brings him down to 1 life. Then we're going to trigger Angel's ability, Angel Death, after you play an area event like this. Do its cost to an enemy, so 3 damage here will take out Blockbuster. Just having some fun here, guys. And then we just also attacked by playing Razor Dive because it has the attack keyword. So we can use a physical resource here to play Surprise Attack. Oh wait, this is after you change form. Dang it. Okay, never mind, we can't play that. I'm like reading all the cards wrong here. Alright, we're going to pass over to Bishop now. Bishop's going to, his resources, Avenge Mansion, draw a card. Ooh, okay. This can be pretty cool. I mean, we're just going to, what can Husk do? Alright, let's exhaust Bishop's Rifle. We're going to choose the enemy to do 7 damage to. We're going to do 7 damage and take out Bantam. Then we're going to use 2 Power of Justice here to play Husk. We'll see if we can pop Husk off here. So whenever Husk uses a basic power, let's have her swing for 2 on Trevor Fitzroy. You can spend up to 3 resources. If you spend at least 1 of that, we can get that effect. So we want to ready her with the physical. Actually, we just use the physical. So we're going to exhaust X-Shet, generate physical resource, so we can ready her after this attack. So 2 damage takes out Trevor Fitzroy. and then she's gonna ready back up, and she'll take a consequential damage. All right, guys, we cleared off all the minions there. Oof. And then let's pop up with Husk here before we end the game. We can have Husk swing for 2 on Harpoon, and then we're gonna trigger her ability. So we're going to spend a physical, declare the water to be physical, a energy, and a mental, so that we get each one. So she's going to swing for 3, getting +1 to power, brings Harpoon down to 0. She'll also ready back up and heal with damage, and then she'll take the consequent damage after that. And yeah, and then we can have her just swing again here. We can give her the ready, declare the water here to give her +1. So she can swing for another 3, 3 more damage, and then she'll ready back up, take the consequent damage, and then she swings in for another 2. So that's like 5 overkill there. Not the most overkill, but we had the rifle that we could have shot Harpoon with, but we used it on minion. Anyways, yeah, okay, that was pretty fun, guys. Yeah, on the run, definitely got very difficult there. I mean, definitely Harpoon is a pretty difficult one for that. And we got pursued by a pass on that like second to last turn. But yeah, Bishop being able to heal that damage really counters that Harpoon's mechanics, and also being to how the aerial agility was very useful for Angel as well. I think we only used it like once on Harpoon because it was like at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Thank you so much to Eeeville for the custom gameplay request and for building these cool decks for me to use. Huss there only came at the end, but if we had more time with her, I mean, she would have done so much with all the resources that we have for Bishop. That being able to hit, for 10 damage with the rifle is always very, very cool. It's not limited, right? Yeah, it's not limited to any amount. Yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy this gameplay, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.